Hello, hello, hello. Oh my golly. There was a safe haven incubator 7 minutes away. So I personally can't wrap my head around this at all. I'm just going to share it with you. And between me and you, we'll work through the details. You do your own research and discern, because you're going to have to decide for yourself what in the world is going on. So University of Kentucky, she was in the stunt team, which is, it's like being a cheerleader, but you do stunts, right? And now we're finding out, friends are coming forward and saying how she was a serial bully in high school. To the point people were like leaving the school to escape her. And so I'm trying to make sure that I don't throw the baby out with the bathwater kind of deal. That was a bad phrase, but you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to find a saving grace in this story, but I'm not finding it yet. And I'm like, she's out on bond or bail or whatever and staying at her parents' home. She came to her court hearing dressed all in red, bright red lipstick, the beauty queen. But this is just wild. So we're going to be talking about Laken Snelling. And if you're not familiar with what we're even talking about, let me explain this real quick. This young woman that's in her senior year of college, she is by no means a child, had a boyfriend, and it even looks like they did a baby bump video together, which I had for you to see. And in that, all of a sudden, she's being arrested because they found the baby discarded in her closet, no longer alive, or they don't know, was it ever alive? Was it a still birth? But that's what's going on in the case. And this just happened over the weekend. I'm going to say hello to a very beautiful family here. Hello, Viv, Dark Angels, Lizanne, Carla Burgeon, Rage Not That Rage, my beautiful moderators, Jennifer Swain, Zoe, Debbie Gazzardo, and I don't know, is Ocean Deep here? I haven't seen Ocean Deep today, but Ocean Deep's back and with us. So, is Zozo here? Yeah, there's Zozo. Hello, Zo. You guys, hey, just breathe. That unspoken heart stillness, your name fits this case. All right. So this little beauty queen, and I say that meaning she was a beauty queen, right? Hi from North Carolina, Carol. Hey, Jennyville is here. Good. Good to see you. Thanks for shouting out, because if I don't see your name, I don't know if you're here. Let me know where you're shouting out from, if you're on the live and if you're on my beautiful replay crew. I would greatly love to know where you are from, and just put it in the comments down below. I love knowing how far our voice reaches. So, all right, you guys. How many of you know about this case? Dark Angel Holes, I still smile so much when you shout me out, Mama D. Aw, I love that. Hey, Carol, hello. I like your butterfly. Snide is here from Dublin. Podcast is from Scotland. We have Just Breathe from Texas. There's a lot of you here. Yes, I just checked. We have a great deal of people in chat. So let's get into this a little bit. She's a senior in college with a steady boyfriend. All right, so let's look at the autopsy. It doesn't reveal much other than the baby was a male. It does not tell us if the baby ever breathed life, but no matter what, y'all, the baby was in a towel, and then there was a trash bag, and then there were cleaning supplies, and it was all contained into that. with the cleaning supplies. I mean, there's a few bad apples in every state in the United States or all over the world. In every town, we have a bad apple or two. But it's getting harder to even grasp the lack of humanity within the crimes that we're hearing about. And it can take you to a point you're just questioning if what in the world is going on. Jennifer Swain says, shows who this girl is to wear red to court after a baby was found in a closet in a bag. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Bright red lipstick. Okay. She showed up with her dad at court. So the autopsy reveals that the results deepen the mystery in the infant's alleged found passed away in the University of Kentucky athlete's closet. She was until, no, she ain't no more, but she was on her senior year in the University of Kentucky, but they don't want her anymore. Scotland, from Wendy, from Scotland. That's awesome. Trina, hello, lovely. You're from the UK. That's the big question. That's, yes, let's pin that up on the board for a minute. This is what I want to know too, and none of us know. None of us know right now. Was this full term? So we're going to look at a little film that is a video. Let me get that back down for you guys. There's a video that we have. And we're going to look at it and see if you think that's a baby bump, a good sized baby bump. Because if it is, that video's from April, and we are in September, which is 5 months ago. So if she's 4 months along with the baby bump, then it would mean full term. So that's why we're looking at the baby bump video. But there's more to talk about too. From Michigan, you love the shout outs, even if you don't hear yours. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, lone multi. This is either somebody that is mentally ill, in my humble opinion, or also, in my humble opinion, like one of the biggest narcissist, egotistical people that basically didn't want her future interrupted, if you feel me. So there is some questions about it being a boy, too. You feel me? Because she makes some comments. Well, she does a repost about wanting a little girl. So you'll see, you'll see. Riding solos here. Riding solo. Hi, lovely. Welcome back. Good old US of A. Right, North Carolina. That's Jennifer Swain. Berkshire from the UK. Well, bloody hell. Good to see you, mate. Oh, now I'm not doing it right. Because if you say it like that, then aren't you Australian? Put another shrimp on the bobby. Okay, nobody has a baby bump at 4 months? Right. Well, and we're going to look at this and see if it's a baby bump. You feel it's the latter. Just breathe. Okay, yes, it was a baby boy. Yes, just breathing. Welcome back, beautiful. All right, Jennifer Swain chose, she says, I'm picking a narcissist because of how she conducted herself. All right. This is just a hard case to cover. It is, because it's like, my mind is just like blown away. I don't know how to process this info. She was super fit and toned too. Yeah, she's in good shape. Bloody hell, yes. Totally my darling, that is. A coroner revealed Wednesday that the cause of death remains inconclusive for the newborn allegedly hidden in a closet by the University of Kentucky student athlete. Now, they are claiming that the baby had been born the day before. 20 months SSD. You rock, my lovely. Oh, we've got some big changes to Starlight World that you guys are going to freak out about. I can't wait. I'm just saying. BNC, I was tiny. I had a visible bump like hers for 5 months. 5 months I got my baby bump. And so did my friends. 5 months. Anybody else feel that way? Tabitha Fisher, hello. Welcome home from work. No, you haven't missed much. No. Mark A., what about the international abuse? Yeah. I'll let y'all read that. I got to be careful because of YouTube. You know, PG rating, community guidelines, lone multi were. I think I missed something. Just Bree says, Mom D, I'm not sure if you have the video of her doing stunts. If not, I'll email it to you. It was from Facebook. Yeah, go ahead, send it to me. I didn't think it was that impressive. She just lands up on like 3 tiers and she's like, yeah, right? She had stitches and stuff in January because she ripped her knee open. All right, you guys, so let's get back into it. The Fayette County, this is in Kentucky, but she went home to Tennessee to her family. So she was going to school in Kentucky. The crime happened in Kentucky. This is the Fayette County Coroner's Office of Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, said in a statement that the autopsy on the male infant was completed, but the findings were inconclusive, as extensive microscopic analysis are essential to determine the cause and manner of death. So it come to find out they are having a very difficult time to see if this baby ever breathed yet. And so they're going to have to look at chemical reactions of the body and go into like the microscopic level. So we're waiting on test results. That's what they're saying. We're waiting on more test results. And it was just, all we know is it was a boy. Now, she's in court, right? I want to show you her in court. So, as you can see, she's got her mousse in, so her hair is perfect. She's wearing a lovely red attire dress from Walmart or somewhere like that. Probably bassoon, knowing her. And she's got her lovely matching red lipstick. I would imagine she got her nails done for this too. But let's not be too condescending. Let's listen. And it buffers for a minute, y'all. Oh, yeah, I caught a commercial accidentally. I was supposed to change it out.
Charge in connection to the death of her infant made her first appearance in court.
We do want to warn you that some of the details in this story are disturbing. 21-year-old Laken Snelling is facing charges of concealing the birth of an infant, tampering with physical evidence, and also abuse of a corpse. According to her arrest citation, police say the baby was found inside a closet. WKYT's Maggie Rickery is following the investigation. She was in the courtroom for today's hearing and has the details in our top story at 5.
Well, at least she looks good, huh? Wow.
21-year-old Laken Snelling pleaded not guilty to 3 charges.
And I mean nothing against this little reporter. She's totally natural looking. She's absolutely beautiful. And she looks beautiful enough without putting on all that makeup and to-do. Right? So she's on camera for the news. She didn't put all that. You know, it's almost like this girl is like, I'm going to wear scarlet red for the big A word. You know, it's really weird to me. And I don't normally get hung up on what you wear to court, but you are being charged with abuse of a COPSE with an R in there, and yet you're worried about how you look. What are you guys feeling? Just Bree, she was all about her looks and reputation, but now she ruined that for herself. Not sure how she thought she'd get away with this. Lone Multi, welcome back. She is sick. Where are the parents? You should have give her love. Who should have give her love? Her parents stood by her. That's her dad in court with her. Oh, they don't show that, or I don't, but Dad was in court with her. Hello, Blame It on Pebbles. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hi, Mary Kay Rogers, you said. Alexi is on trial, the bathroom delivery in the hospital. Someone would have adopted that little guy. It's just disturbing. You know, these little babies where we're like, oh, please, God, let my baby be born healthy. Please, that's all I ask. I don't care if it's a boy or a girl, just let it be born healthy. And then you get it and you're terrified that the baby can't leave your room during the hospital stay because you've done true crime and you're worried somebody might switch out your baby or take your baby. So you're like obsessed and you're like, this is my baby, right? No. I thought everybody was like me. I don't know. Exactly, long multi. How in the hell did her mother not question her and realize she was pregnant? When I was pregnant with my grandma knew right away. And she's tiny. This is a very physically fit, petite little thing. How'd she hide it from anybody? There is not going to be a sweatshirt from any state, let alone Kentucky, that's going to hide a watermelon of a pregnancy. You know what I'm saying. We don't know, Martini Lady. I wish we did, but welcome back, lovely. You were catching up, made you so mad. Well, then I'm not alone, because I was like, what is going on? And it's sad, because she is beautiful. It's like, is this like, okay, I'm going to get all weird for you for a minute. This is like one of those things where it's like, God's going to show us that, you know, this ego being the beauty of it all is more important than life is one of the 7 deadly sins kind of thing. Like it's going to be put on high alert, that we are creating a society where there are those that are putting beauty before birth, before their children. This isn't somebody like strung out on rugs. This is somebody physically fit that's on the team, right? Give me a why. Why the hell did you do this? I don't get this. For sure, the parents had to know. I'm totally with you. Dark Angel says, even if she's decides, I almost said decades, even if she decides she couldn't bring up the baby, but it was too late to deal with it, you can get me. She could have turned to her parents, another family for support, and they could have raised him. There was a safe haven 7 minutes away with a baby incubator. Yes, 7 minutes. Slamasso says, my mom knew before I did. My brother-in-law knew that I was pregnant with my last one before I did. So I had already given birth to Quentin, and then 15 months later, I had another baby. And so I was only not pregnant for a few months, right? For 4 months, 5 months-ish. And I got cravings for the weird items that I get, to where I'm obsessed with bananas. So when I get pregnant, I always have low potassium, but I also crave bananas, probably because they're high in potassium. And I was eating bananas left and right, and my brother-in-law's like, you're pregnant. And I'm like, no. I was pregnant. I just still have the same craving. He's like, no. You're pregnant. I went to the doctor, and he's like, congratulations. So, yeah. And she is grown. She is a grown woman. It's just blowing my mind. Hello, nobody cares. How are you today? And all the beautiful people in chat. Where's the sound? Sharon, you need to go out and come back in, hun. We got sound. Even though I do that quite often. Are yours 15 months apart? So are mine. It was like having twins. Mary Kay Rogers says the formal autopsy will prove whether the baby took a breath. Correct. Toxicology will prove other infant issues if they existed. Yeah, it's a matter of time. And I hate being the one to tell you that, but it's true. Yours or Jess Brees are 17 months apart. Two of the littlest are 15 months apart. Woo, you did it back to back. You're crazy. In a good way. All right, you guys, let's get back over to our PowerPoint. Let's listen to this. This is Maggie Rixby.
Concealing the birth of an infant, tampering with physical evidence, and abuse of a corpse.
Your Honor, Brendan Marshall on behalf of call number 80, Laken Snelling.
Snelling was arrested Sunday, but court records show she was released on bond Monday night.
I understand you got some terms as far as your pretrial release. Just make sure you're abiding by those terms.
Court records show the terms are Snelling must remain on home incarceration and live with her parents. According to an arrest citation, Lexington police were dispatched to a home on Park Avenue for an unresponsive infant Wednesday. Police say they found a baby's body inside a closet.
Goodie for you, lovely. We don't know if the baby was full term. They have not released the detail yet. We're still waiting on that. Yes, inside a bag, inside a black garbage bag, inside a towel, in that garbage bag, with the cleaning supplies that she used to admittedly clean up the evidence of the birth. What? That's cray. Carl says, yeah, but she put cleaning, yes, she put cleaning supplies in the bag with the baby. Right, which could be, yes, could be toxic. Yes. I don't get it. Okay. Wow.
They say the infant was wrapped in a towel inside of a black trash bag. Snelling is the baby's mother. Lexington police say Snelling admitted to giving birth and concealing the birth by cleaning evidence and hiding everything in a trash bag. At this time, we do not know who initially called the police, but what we do know is Snelling is a UK student. A university spokesperson tells us she is a senior and enrolled. She is also a member of the school's stunt team.
Not no
Her
more.
preliminary hearing is set for September.
Oh, she's a member of the stunt team on the criminal side now. She pulled a hell of a stunt, right? Hello, Sharon. If you don't use caps, it's a lot easier for me to read it because I have dyslexia. And when they're all the same height, it makes it really hard. If that baby took one breath, the autopsy will show that, then that's considered red rum. Lone Multi says you can't blame the parents. Should have been there for her. They knew their daughter. You can't blame the girl. She's a product of non-love. Everybody needs to be held accountable for themselves. My mother abandoned me completely at 4 years old in a hotel. Do I have an excuse to not be a good mother? No. We are held accountable by our own doing. Those parents did not teach her to throw away human life, I'm sure. She looks like she's been given a lot of privileges, if you ask me. But I will not ever say that we don't. Only children cannot be held accountable. But when you are an adult, you should be held accountable. Martini Lady says, took me 8 years to have my first, then I had 2 more. And then the second 14 months after, and third, oh, wow. You had a lot of babies. Mabel says, full term or not, she still canceled a body. Concealed. You meant concealed. And that might be what it says. I have a hard time reading sometimes. Jennifer Swain says, that is a baby she made. How sacred. And to put it in a BAG with cleaning supplies. I would hope she would honor this baby in a different way. True. Well, it just makes us who we are, B and C, right? I was raised by my grandma, thank God. Thank God my mom abandoned me because my grandma raised me as much as she could. She's the one that instilled values and all that. But it didn't ever give me this reason to be vile, right? Right, some humans are not very human or humane either. What is wrong with people disposing? Yes. Yes, she could be scared, but she, If she was so scared, she would have looked up, what do you do when you're pregnant and you don't want the baby? And in 7 minutes away would have popped up this little Google sign for a safe haven for a baby incubator. 7 minutes away. There would have been no charges. We would have had a baby. I don't know if the baby was born breathing or not. Maybe the baby was born and it just simply needed its air passage cleared out. For her to have given birth alone, who knows what went wrong? But no matter what, the discarding of the human in the manner that they did, that she did, I just can't get past that part being this, I don't care. I didn't care. I don't have love for this human. I don't want it. It's more of an inconvenience. I'll come back to it after practice and deal with it. I don't know. Sharon says she thinks her parents are going to pay her way out, in your opinion. Could be. Carrie and Danielle, hello, lovely. I was told I'd never have a baby, but God gave me a dream of her 10 years before I had her and gave me her name. I had faith and had my miracle. Babies are a precious gift always. Amen. Very much so. Flaw Mama Bear. Flaw Mama. How do I say that? Flaw Mama Bear? Flaw Mama Bear. Okay, it's rolling off my tongue. There are so many who can't have a baby that would have gotten this baby and loved it too, right? Viv says, not sticking up for her. My nose is itching. Not sticking up for her, but if she cut the cord by herself without being tied off properly. Exactly. There could be some medical thing. She's still sick to do what she did with the baby, but we don't know if she took a life or if it was manslaughter, meaning you didn't know what you were doing, but you should have got help, but you didn't. Sorry, guys. My nose is itchy, so I gotta blow it. I've had, as we now know, we've all had COVID here. I thought it was just a bug, but no. Shayna says, Mama, how was this crime found out? All we know is right now that a 911 got called and they responded to an unresponsive infant. When they got there, they searched the home and they found the baby in the closet. Go deep for you. She was probably afraid it was going to ruin her life, but her choices have ruined her life. That's right, Mabel. No excuses for this one. Sorry. I'll say not sorry. Lone wolf, lone multi. Wow. The girl were ashamed, and she may not have some loving growing up around her to help with her real love. She is sick. Create a sign. Hello, love. You said I didn't get any kids from God, but I care for all the kids in the neighborhood. Oh, okay. Can you guys put a link to Crime Story Mama, please? Somebody, I love y'all. No excuses at all, says Great Sight. Viv, oh, absolutely mentally ill. Whether her intentions were to hide or to keep the baby near her, she needs to be punished. Mental illness is not an excuse. Well, I'm wondering if this isn't just simply a narcissistic, true narcissist that put her life before the baby's. Sharon says, I think they said her roommate smelled something in her room and opened the closet and found the baby. Well, it'd be one day. So maybe? I don't know. Hey, Zozo. All right, let's get back into it. You guys, there are those that say she was a serial bully. So I got this out of the paper, and it's written by Adam Sabes. It says, Kentucky college athlete accused of hiding DEAD baby in closet was a serial bully, former classmate. Sydney Kite, get comfortable, you guys, this gets strange, who went to high school with Snelling, accused the athlete of bullying her friends and sister, according to the Daily Mail. Quote, Laken had many people that she took her personal anger out on. My sister was one of them, Katie said. While in high school, she tried to run over one of my closest friends with her Jeep. The bullying got so bad, my friend had to be pulled out of school and transferred to another because Laken had taken it so far. I don't know what to think on that. That's horrible. Right, how long did she think she was going to hide the baby for? Good question, Just Breathe. Mary Kay, hello and welcome back. I don't think we should confuse mental illness for intent. Mental illness wouldn't have hidden it. Right, there's mental illness and then there's just simply an egotistical narcissist. The police found the baby. Well, I don't know who found the baby originally. We don't know. They're not releasing the name. She looks like she'd be a bully. I don't know. Tabitha says, I'm a bit behind, but if the baby wasn't full term and couldn't sustain life, the initial autopsy wouldn't have been inconclusive. Okay. That could be right. I don't know for sure. Catherine says, I agree with her being narcissistic. Look at her patterns of behavior. Makes you wonder. Snelling, I'm prettier and better than everyone else is what Mabel feels. Jennifer says, I think this is a narcissistic person. In my opinion, she's not mentally ill, where she doesn't know right from wrong. Correct. Go D for you. She just wanted to hide the truth so it didn't interfere with her life. Debbie Gazzardo says accountability looks like something she has never been a part of. That will change now. Precious baby. She's about to get a whole new schooling, I hope. It was all in the bag, Shayna. The entire birth process and the cleaning supplies and the baby were all in the same closet together. Carrie and Danielle, thank you for covering these cases. Much love. Oh, much love to you. Okay, Just Breathe thinks it's the roommate that found the baby and called 911. Could be right. Yeah, right, Summer Dog, she cleaned up the scene. All right, you guys, let's get into this. So, I want to introduce to you her boyfriend, who is quite the deal. However, he don't look healthy to me. He just doesn't look healthy. Maybe I just have when I was younger, I went for really healthy looking farm boys. That was just me. Though I have been divorced twice, so I'm not sure that was good either. But this boy, I don't know. He's an athlete too. Laken Snelling, the University of Kentucky cheerleader or stunt girl, whose DEAD newborn was found in a closet, had been dating a former college basketballer, according to a loved-up photo they shared online. Snelling's beau, Connor Jordan, was front and center in a handful of posts on the 21-year-old cheerleader's social media accounts posted in the months before her recent arrest. However, it was not immediately clear if he was the father of the baby. Boy Snelling is accused of wrapping in a towel and stashing in the bag and hiding in her closet at her off-campus residence in Lexington. In one TikTok posted in June, Jordan, who was identified repeatedly by Snelly's followers, is that not Snelly's followers? That's even disgusting to say. Snelly's followers was pictures holding hands with cheerleader and embracing her in the field. Right here it be. And take a good look at him. I don't know. Love can be strange, I guess. Do these girls have no self-value? No self-value at all? I missed something, but hello, everybody. Did she have help? Not that we know of. Catherine in those photos of a 4 baby announcement. I wonder if something didn't happen between her and baby daddy, which led to her decision. That's what I'm wondering, if they had a fight or something, and he was like, I don't want no baby. You read somewhere, says Just Breathe, that she wasn't sure if it was his or another guy's baby. Oh, Lord. Yeah, if she's hiding it, she knows it's wrong. Right, Summer Dog, I agree with you. But Julie July, hello, lovely. Your daughter is a mini-me. She is amazing. Well, then you are too. Carrie and Danielle said so many women can't have children and would have loved this baby. I wish she would have given her baby up for adoption. I tell you, Safe Haven, 7 minutes away. I know, right? Should be smelly. She's a fans only model, says maybe. Perhaps. I don't know for sure. Send me something if you got it. Why did she hide it? I don't know. All right, let's get into this baby bump video. Are you ready? So first we'll watch this one. This is just a little thing with her and her boo. And he looks like he's a zombie. He looks like he's on rugs. But what do I know? I'm just a mom. Does he not look sickly? I don't know. He's so pale. And he's got these eyes that I just don't care for. He kind of gives me the creeps. I'm just saying, not that there's anything wrong with him, but look. Anybody else feel creeped out by him? Mabel, different guy? I don't know who you're talking about. Sarah said, hello, hi, love, hi. All right, let's look at baby bump video. Now, this was taken in June. So let's do the math. So it'd be June. Okay, so you go July, August, September. You'd add 3 months on to whatever is in this picture. So however many months she is here, she gave birth 3 months later. So that's the ticket right there. So she would have needed to be 6 months pregnant, 5 or 6 months pregnant-ish in this picture to be full term, right? And we're going to look at that. We're going to look at that. Look at it. Look at it. This is right from her own channel. And it's Laken Snelling is the channel with an underscore in between. So this is a little video she made. They're running. Now there I feel like I can see. Look. Does that not look? Let me grab a closer up picture. This is where I want to know. Right here to me, this makes me think she is showing a baby bump. Let me get it on the screen for you. And let's get this all cropped down. We don't care about him right now. I just want to look at her baby bump more closely. Y'all, do you see a baby bump? Tell me what you think. Roseanne Pike, can you zoom in on his eyes? They are pinpoint because hers are wide pupils. I think he's on rugs. I don't know. Hers are actually pinpoints too because they have the light in their face. Just Breathe says, yep, Casey Anthony got away with it. It's making these girls think they can do it too. Do they realize how hated Casey is? Show the video I sent you. You can really see it. Let me see. Did you just send it to me? I'm checking. I got the one with the cheerleader stunt. Let me see how I could share this with you. Okay. Let me go back. So I'd have to do it that way. I'd have to record it. I don't know if I can share it that way unless I just go website. And what would I do? I would come over here. We're going to grab it on the fly, y'all. No, not that one. That one. Then I got to adjust the whole dang thing. Hold on a minute, y'all. We got to make it so you can actually see her. And then I'll play you the stunt video. Okay. Let's rewatch it. Right there. Oh. Now what happened? Whoops. Okay, let's get this going. Yeah. Right there. I did it too soon. Do you see a belly on her? And thank you for emailing that. Jackie says, yeah, she's pregnant in her opinion. Yes, definitely. Yes, absolutely see a bump. Yes, that's a bump. Maybe I was showing 3 months because I started at 93 pounds. Well, you were tiny, Carrie, right? Cassie was a whole basket of cray-cray. Is this the man the same? Yep, same man. You bet she was full term? Hi, Carla. Right. You see a baby bump. Oh, my belly, says Carol. Yep. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did, but I'll quit doing it because it screwed me up. There we go. All right, let's go back over here. So, there's another picture. Let's make this one small. We're going to grab one more still shot. Where is it? Right here. I want you to really look at this. I'm getting ready to share it. Look at that. See a baby bump there? Yeah, a very big. Yeah, I bet you did. Hey, Jackie, good to see you, lovely. Okay, Just Breathe is saying, does anyone think her continuing this type of stunts could have harmed the baby? Ooh, that's a great question. Yes, she was in school in that picture. Yes. Yes, she was cheerleading. Big prego, says Carla. Yes. Yep, his hands are on her belly. Yep. That's why everybody thinks this is actually a professional, I'm pregnant, we're coming out to announce our baby thing. Right? Is she the one in Kentucky? Yes, Sarah. Even the way they're holding her belly screams pregnancy. I agree, Viv, 100%. Her belly is twice as far out as her bosom. And even between this video here, her breasts have filled out also. You notice how full her breasts are over here? Exactly. No reason to hide that baby. She wasn't just cheering. She was on the stunt team, right? Just Breathe. Exactly. Hey, Katie Bug. Welcome back, my beautiful. Good to see you. So, if she's this far along, to me, I would guess second trimester if it was me. What do you guys feel? Right, Carla, no reason to harm a baby. It is heartbreaking. Absolutely. So what do you guys feel? Oh, Allison, good to see you. I'm sorry you don't get notifications. Undo all of it and resubscribe and re-hit all notifications. All. Not personalized, not none of that, just all. And see if that helps. Yes. Yes, this is so weird. Okay, she deleted some things off of her account. She didn't delete her account, but you know how things are on true crime. Everybody sees it all, and you really can't delete it quick enough, right? So they got some things that she deleted that she had reposted that had very interesting messages about babies, and they found them. Google Laken Snelling, compare those pictures. Why? I don't even know what you're saying. Those are her pictures. They came from that. Amy K says, hi, Mama D. Kind of reminds me of Brooke Skylar Richardson case in 2017. HS high school cheerleader in Ohio, except Brooke admitted what she did to the OBGYN doctor and was acquitted of red rum charges later on. Mary Kay thinks that Casey and Larkin, it's Laken, could be sisters. Yes, but are they doing flips and falling, and you know what I'm saying? There's a difference in being extremely active, like, you know, bowling or something, or things that are normal. But this woman is doing flips in the air and landing with her full weight, right? Okay, so nobody cares says she's definitely well into her pregnancy. There's no denying that. The baby should be alive, right? I mean, y'all, there was a safe haven 7 minutes ago, or 7 minutes away. It's just getting crazy. Oh, I got you, Catherine. Yeah, she's a petite girl, and even her arms are thicker. She's thicker here, a lot thicker. Lifting and throwing other woman her size, right? Just breathe. We don't know. So let's look at this. This is I caught this part. This is some of those little reposts that Laken felt she needed to get rid of off her account.
Maternity photo shoot. Laken also had some very interesting reposts on her TikTok account that now appear to be deleted. So shout out to one of my friends, Jalen.
Alright, so it says up here she reposted this other person's post, Laken did, on her account. I actually started tweaking at the fact that I may only give birth boys and never get a girl that would be a little small miniature of me. And she wrote down here, I want to have boys, don't get me wrong, something about just a little baby mini. Oh my God, I could talk about this for hours. So she wanted a little mini version of her narcissistic self, in my opinion.
She was able to get screenshots of these reposts before they have now been removed. In this post that Laken reposted in July, this person is talking about giving birth to boys and never having a little girl. This video that Laken reposted.
This one says, my parents had a whole child at my age. I don't even know how to drive on the tracks of the car wash. Okay, that one, yeah. You know. Mary Kay says, my niece ran a marathon while pregnant. Everything went well. He's 24 and loving life. That's different than throwing people up in the air and landing up in the air and doing flips in the air. Maggie says if she'd done no wrong, she wouldn't be in hiding it at all in the closet. Just Bree says, I wonder if she knew it was a boy, she could have gone and gotten elective ultrasound somewhere. I will still be in the hard drive. It will still be in the hard drive. Ugh. Okay, you guys.
This person wrote, my parents had a whole child at my age, and I don't even know how to drive onto the tracks of the car wash. This one says, being 20 is so weird.
Being 20 is so weird. I'm like an adult, but can't really do anything. But people my age have kids. I want to smash them all now. Right here. What does that mean? I want to smash them all now. That's creepy.
Like, I'm an adult, but I can't really do anything, but people my age have kids. This one says, marriage is scary. What if he doesn't want to put our daughter in cheer the second she can walk? As you can see, Laken did previously repost all of these videos, but
so she wrote, marriage is scary. What if he doesn't want to put our daughter in cheer the second she can walk? She was planning on having a girl, I think. It's weird. It's just weird. Definitely a baby bump, you think, Jackie? I think so, too. Everything's about a baby girl.
if you go to her account now and look at the reposts, those posts are gone. It also
They're
appears
all
in the
gone.
recent months that Laken had stopped posting on TikTok. This post is from April, and these two newer posts were from June. On this recent post that she made from June, you can see that under goals, she has wedding ring, baby, money, family, house.
Okay, let's go look at that goal. Here's your guy that looks like an absolute zombie. This dude is some kind of scary to me. I don't know why. Does anybody else get the total creeps from this Jordan? He's creeping me out in like so many levels. Like I got red flags going ping, ping, ping. Like a million red flags all over this dude. And I know he hasn't done anything wrong in this case at all that we know of. I'm just saying what is going on. Mary Kay says, can't hide data these days. Technology too advanced. Can't wait to see what texts are recovered. Oh my God. Catherine says it was definitely a baby bump because she had a baby and put him in the closet, right? You bet her deleted posts will say a lot. That's what we think, but they haven't said full term. So we're still holding out. Definitely creepy. Goal list to me is not in the right order, in my opinion. She has it out of order. Well, she's got the wedding ring. She's got the mother with a baby. Then she has money. And then she has like this, big family here. And then this house. So she's expanding her family after she gets money to buy a house. All right. I mean, you could say the house should come between her and the ring, right? Like you would think you would want to have your own house if you're planning this, right? So you'd get married and have a house and then a baby. But yeah, these are her goals right here, folks. These are her goals. Her and Connor's goals, probably. It says, it isn't clear when they started dating Jordan, who once played basketball for King University and Tuscaloosa University in Tennessee, appears to have deleted his own social media accounts in the wake of his girlfriend's arrest. It comes after it previously emerged that Snelling had listed being a mom as one of her life goals in a social media post just months before this week's grisly discovery. Nobody Cares says, I'm sorry if this offends, but as much as I understand the psychology of people, this to me oozes selfishness and putting themselves before anyone or anything. I don't and will never understand this. I'm with you. It doesn't offend me. Oh my God, you nailed what I'm feeling. Oh, you totally get what I'm feeling. The Twilight movies, right? Oh, I got chill bumps. Interview with the Vampire vibe. But I also am thinking like vampire-ish. Tabitha says, when dogs have those eyes at work, I call them crazy eyes. Right. Bloody creepy eyes, mama. Bloody hell, look at his eyes, man. Mike, can you look at his eyes? They're absolutely mad, I tell ya. They're scary. They're creeping me out. I'm going to have nightmares. spot on to nobody. You're sticking with a vampire from New Orleans, Carla. Shayna says, Mama dear, going to do a reading on this baby. I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't feel there's anything I can shine the light on. We'll just wait this one out. That smile and those eyes together, very creepy. Okay! Like, what did she see in this dude? He's so creepy. They're playing, they don't feel, acting, love, playing sick, sick, sick. Why didn't the parents help her? I don't know. It's freaky. Hey, Tammy, you know you're never late. You're always on divine timing. Summer dog premature, could die at birth, so why are they investigating it? Well, to find out if she did it or if the child just had natural is one reason, to see if there's more charges, of course. Roseanne, what are the other emojis for fave season and birth month? She's got her birth month is December. She's got a snowflake, so Santa Claus, snowman, and a gift, a present. Apparently she doesn't know a gift when she sees one. Her favorite season is sun-time, rainbow, dolphin, bikini, and the beach, right? I don't know. He's creepy as all get out to me. Like, no, I'll show you how. This dude, right here. Creepy. Sorry, just my opinion. Right, because the death may not have been natural. Excellent way to put it. Carol, he actually looks like a guy from Adam's Family, all except he's not fat and bald either. Oh my golly, you're right. You're so right. Totally off topic, but I apologize. No, I'm sorry. I do no personal readings. None at all. But I do have some oracle classes that'll be starting soon over on Karam's Story Mama. Katie Bug, and to keep the baby in the closet. Right. It's the same dude. Very same guy. Here, look. We'll bring them together. Same dude. Same dude. Same guy. Same creepy guy. He looks gray skin tone. Yes! Right, Cheryl, me too. Looks more like Lurch. So that's his new name is Lurch. That's right, she had the best gift in the world, and she threw him away. I about as pale as that, but I don't go outside my front door for months on end. I avoid sunshine like it's the plague, darling. The picture in the field. All right, let's go back and get the picture of the field. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, let's bring him down here, and we're just going to line up the picture. I got to uncrop it so you can see him. Same dude, y'all. Same dude. Looks like same day. Same dress here. I guess all he ever wears is that gold chain and that white t-shirt. Debbie says, I think he was somehow involved in what happened to the baby, in your opinion. I don't know. Oh, you mean this picture? He just looks better in a hat because he's got a really crappy haircut. That's all. It's even got the same name, so I know it's the same guy. All the same guy. All the same guy. Lurch Jr. Nope, same guy, y'all. Same guy, I promise. Hold on, let me show you how I know. Factually, because this guy right here is Connor Jordan, right? Right here, Connor Jordan. And right here This is Connor Jordan. Same guy. Same dress. Same dude, just with a hat on. Geez, y'all, just because he put a hat on doesn't make him same. I mean, he's not a different guy. Katie Bugg says, definitely baby bump in the picture of them holding hands and standing. She may even have a little baby bump right here, right? You think so? Same guy, y'all. Promise. And the same outfit. Nope. Same guy. Y'all, same guy. Same dude, same. One of these things is exactly the same as the other. You're happy with your YouTube? I'm happy with you, Lizanne. You see it just like he's been drastic diet. Maybe he did lose weight, but I think same damn day. I think it's the same day. She's in the same exact dress. Same dress. He's in the same... Oh, he's got a different shirt on. Or does he? I think he has the same shirt on. He just put a hat on. I guess a hat changes how he looks. Let's get off that picture. All right, so you and I, we both want to know, was this baby full term, right? Casper from the original movie. Rosanna Pipe, I'm curious. He has the same white t-shirt. She has the same she only has two dresses. Is it all the same day? That's what I'm saying, Roseanne. Right, Jennifer, his hat just hides his whiteness. It's the same day, y'all, I think. But anyway, check this out. So, there was a safe haven box. Look. Peanut actually lives in the area, allegedly. I read a whole thing about her stuff. And she says there's a safe haven box within 7 minutes away. 7. And out of 2,777 people, nobody corrected her. So I'm pretty sure there was a safe haven box. But you know, you gotta look good. Can't be having a baby to interrupt your stunt career. Lake Ashley Snelling is 21-year-old senior at the University of Kentucky, or was, and is no more. The university confirmed that she was a member of the university competitive cheerleading team called The Stunt. Snelling faces charges of concealing the birth of an infant, tampering with the evidence, and abuse of a corpse. Her arrest records show. Kentucky, this is weird and why I shared it. Kentucky, and I'll let you read that word, laws are among the strictest in the U.S. I don't know why they're telling us this. Are they blaming Kentucky for what she did because they have they don't allow termination of a pregnancy? Is that what they're trying to say in this post? Because they said Kentucky's, terminating pregnancy laws are among the strictest in the U.S., with nearly all banned except for save of life of the mother or prevent serious harm. There are no exceptions, and providers face felony charges of performing unlawful procedures. Having been released on bail, Snelling has been ordered to live with her parents on house arrest. Oh no! She got off life so far. Got off light. Ah, okay, geez, in the house. You know you're never late. Thank you for the $5 snooper chat, my beautiful. Thank you. Rachel says, please don't forget to show Mama D your love and appreciation. My nose is itching still. I've got allergy and I feel like I got to sneeze so bad. Smash in the like button and thank you muchly. Love yas. Hold on, y'all. It's real life. Sorry. Come on, y'all. Please hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautifuls. Aw, look at all the people. Thank you so much, OKG. That was great. Mary Kay says, women are free to travel to states and perform those like right across the border in less than 20 minutes. So, it don't work. Lizanne says, I love the goat. Y'all want the goat? All right, take your headphones off if you want the goat. Ready? Yeah. Still can do OnlyFans from home? Why, Jenny? Are you looking for a job? Jennyville's gonna kill me. Kentucky is done with her yet. They ain't done with her, right, Carol? They're not done with her. Okay, G says, hi, girls. Always a pleasure to be part of this beautiful family. It's a warm and very kind. We are very kind. Martini Lady says she shouldn't have opened her legs, or at least used precautions. Right. I mean, it does happen, but then you have a lot of time, right? You have a lot of time to be like, okay, I don't think I am able at this time to raise this child. Let me look at the avenues available, right? Mama, I have your sage and send money for a candle. Ah, Tammy. Here, let me put my address down. I would love that. P.O. Box. You can just go 1111. And it'll get to me as the name. 1111, just like the clock, 11 past 11. You hear that chit-chain? Please, I would love some sage, and I would love candles. I love it all. Especially when it comes from you guys. I wonder why she got away without a tether. What does a tether mean? Oh, an ankle bracelet. Am I right? Is that what you mean? Yeah, what about if she dips out? She's on house arrest without an ankle bracelet. Were they worried that it would mess up her delicate ankle? Oh yeah, for anybody that would like to send gifts, that's how you do it. There's our address. Well, just think about it. She can run her own stunt squad in prison. She can be like, give me a J, give me an A, give me an I, give me an L. What do you got? C block. I know I'm goofy. Aw, Viv, I love you. Yeah, I don't know why it works. Well, see, what they're explaining to me was that it's however you originally signed up, you have to go update the way that you originally signed up. So your card that you have now is going to work, right? But if you've been a Starlight member, let's say for 2 years, and you've always been a Starlight member, but then you upgraded your card or something like that, that would cause it to be all until you went and updated your old information when you became a member. That's what they explained it to me. I tried my best, y'all. I don't have a way to fix it. It's nothing on Mama D's side, I promise. I wish I could fix it. I really, really do. Right, that's what you get. C block. It's 11:11 every time you've looked this week, Zoe. Oh, something good is coming. Something good is coming. Carol, what's it say? Eckhoff? Oh, that almost sounds like I swore. I think I said it wrong. Never heard of a cheerleading team in prison. Well, I'm just saying, right? She can be like all getting their morale up. She will continue bullying in jail. She's that type. She'll probably be Queen Bee. She'd be the type to hide the remote batteries while she slept so that, nobody could watch TV until she got up, right? They're messing around, Viv, and you had a combo with support last night. They basically blamed you, blamed me, and then blamed you. Well, I'm sorry, love. I don't know how to fix it. I tried. I really did. It's very clear she is very image conscious, so a baby doesn't fit her agenda. She forgot to pencil it in after 9 months. Sarah, they can put her and Rebecca in the same cell. Are you talking about Rebecca Haro? And they can tell each other how they killed their babies. Oh, Sarah, that's harsh, but real, right? Yep, she's the C block cheer. She can be like, oh, she can brag to them all. She can be like, y'all think you got the cutest boyfriend, but, well, I've got Lurch Jr. coming to see me today. Right? I'm just saying. It's right there. It's right there. She definitely got a baby bump, I think. I think so. The pod squad, right. She could be the pod squad. To pronounce my last name, say ek, then off, but say it fast. Ek off. Okay. I think I did it right this time. Alicia says, ha ha ha, hiding the batteries to the remote. You're on a roll these days with your jokes. Love ya. Well, I mean, that way she has complete control because she seems like a, control freak. Pod squad, that's her. Yep, she's got Lurch coming to the jail, and she can be like really excited and everything to see him on her, on the visits, because I'm sure he's going to stick by her side now that she done did this, right? I mean, she's ruined her dating life. I'm not trying to be rude, but seriously, she's ruined her life. Like, no man's going to want to marry somebody that's, a baby, K-I-L-L-E-A, right? I have tried, Viv. I have worked, and I know. Go see if you can join the other one. I have the Oracle class that's starting also on the other channel. Maybe you'll have better luck over there, which is also a tarot class, but it's more about Oracle study, but we'll get into that later. Orange is the new black. Well, she's going to have to be put in red because she's a notorious. She's going to look good in Jake Harrow's red jumper. She's going to have to wear Jake Harrow's red jumper. Every aspect of her life is absolutely ruined. And, they better put her on suicide watch because she probably seriously will need it. I don't know if I want to buy a Snelling cookbook from prison. Y'all, I can see her. She'd be like, let me get a book. Do I have a book? Do I have a book? I have a book somewhere. I gotta have a book. Okay, well, we'll pretend. We gotta get a book. My cough drops are my book, all right? And they're blue, too. Hello. My name is Laken Snelling, and I'm releasing my new prison cookbook. It's everything you can make with crackers. Yes, crackers and salt. And even if you're real lucky, if you go to the very back, it's going to show you how to use them rice and beans in 50 different ways. Because we love rice and beans. Right? Red rum red. Red rum Laken. She loves the color red. Well, she does too. Sounds like a character from Harry Potter. Just think, every time she's called in jail, they'll be like, Snelling! Smelly, let's go! C block. I need smelly Snelly. Oh. Yes, Jennifer, because her entire worth is locked into her popularity, her looks, right? And it's all going away. Who's going to buy a cookbook with the name Snelly before it? That just sounds gross. She loves herself too much to harm. Right. I agree with you. What'd Viv say? What'd I miss? I missed something. I did too. I can't find it. I got left out of that joke. Looks don't last forever, and your luck always rubs out. We're all slap happy now. You think she'll be too scared to use a shower block? It'll become the smelly Snelly. I think they automatically should cut all her hair off before they put her in that jail. Just trim it all off. Give her, give her that shaved head look. Right. Always runs out. Gotcha. I thought you said rubs out. Yeah. She'll be doing like, old Britney Spears. I shouldn't even go here, y'all. I can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with me today. But she'll be like doing old Britney Spears things. She'll be in jail and she'll be like, a genie in a bottle. I don't know what came over me, y'all. You're hawking innards out? You're hacking innards out. I'm sorry, Jennifer. Jenny's got a cough like me. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to cough in your ear. All right, my lovely. Should we get off here? I think we should get off here. I really do. You guys have been absolutely fun. Truly, truly. You guys are funny. As you can see, we're slowly disappearing. Well, I'm just saying, she's got a lot to learn, and she's going to learn the hard way. And I'm sure she's going to get some real good friends when she's in cell block C. What kind of cough drop do I have? I'll tell you that, and then I'm going to get out of here. I have the maximum strength. Because, I'm telling you, at this point, I want strength. Oh, I love you too. All right, you guys, with that, we're about to hit our outro. Get out of here. Don't forget. Oh, wait. Don't leave me. Get back over here. Hold on. Tomorrow. I love you always. And tomorrow, we have a painting for the voiceless. I snuck in a little picture of the painting back there. We are going to be doing Celebration of Life for Sebastian Rogers. There's a new FBI update. We'll share that. We're going to share the painting, and we're going to have a charity auction, which you guys sometimes, like the last few times, we've had bidding wars that have been incredibly fun. And we have raised over $3,900 for the National Center for Missing Exploited Children, which does help the parents, and the money goes directly to them. No middleman. All right. With that being said, hope to see you tomorrow over on Crime Story Mama, as well as can't wait for our Starlight World, because we've got a whole new idea. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, we're still using what we had, but we're upgrading it. It's always time to upgrade, right? I think it is anyway. You're my upgrade. I love you guys to the moon and back, and I will see you again very soon.